back for another one. Just wrapped up week number 5. Interesting 3 shifts.
Definitely.
Went everything from a patient calling me daddy to freaking chasing SATs to the point of having nightmares about it. I couldn't breathe that night. God damn.
Yeah, it's been super busy last 2 nights. We're actually 3 out of 4 right now coming in. I'm pretty tired, but you know, it wasn't the worst shift. It was just busy. Like, I feel like I had more like just busy work so far it's past like this contract for sure. I feel like in California it was more critical, and here definitely more busy work.
More medical ICU.
Yeah, definitely. You can definitely tell the difference.
My first night, I had a psych patient from a nursing home just screaming, talking to herself all damn night. Daddy! Daddy! The whole unit was laughing. And then I had this guy that I've been having for the past like 3 nights already, which is just COVID pneumonia or C19. Just on a high flow, and literally every single night I've been having him. He's just been requiring more and more oxygen. I just kind of feel bad for the guy. Even looking at his chest x-rays, you can tell on like the initial chest x-ray a few days ago, you can see his diaphragm, and every single day it's just getting progressively worse. You can start not seeing the diaphragm. There's more cloudiness in the x-ray. And that second night I had a lady, which was interesting too, the one that was getting bagged at first. Just very tedious, very meticulous the way she is. And then like,
what did she go down for? Is it line placement?
She was a drinker, of course, and she got a kidney stone. So she had a stent placed, hydronephrosis, was septic for a little bit, and she was getting better. I thought she might get transferred to the floor, and it was like 6 o'clock in the morning. Remember, we found her kind of slumped up on the bed like this, and I'm just like, yep, withdrawals.
Yeah.
So I actually didn't want to get her back today. So instead, I got an admission, which was probably worse, because she was on freaking Bipepti and Precedex, so she was actually chilling, snowed out in restraints, but I had my first DK today.
Yeah, it was funny, because like when we had that lady that they came in, that we were talking about, and the charge came up to you and asked, like, hey, is she withdrawing? You're like, no. And like 2 minutes in there, like we walk in, and we're like, she's like sideways on the bed, like doesn't know where the hell she's at. Like, yeah,
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely withdrawing hard. Yeah, and then today a whole different person, dude. One person. For me, I've had the same 2 patients for the last 3 shifts. One, he came in for regular pneumonia, ended up coding, respiratory distress, did 2 rounds of CPR, got Ross, and they sent him to us. So I've been hanging out with him. He's not doing good. He's just circling the drain. I got him off Levo, but you know, it's a good thing we got him off Levo.
Circling the drain.
Literally circling the drain. But we got him off Levo. But his O2's going to shit. Like, for some reason, it was fine majority of the time for me. And then an X-ray came in. I don't know what the fuck they did. He dropped the stats.
His 8 hours looking at 200 something.
Yeah, dude, randomly shot his push up to the 200s. Stats were like 86. Like, X-ray tech's looking at me. I'm looking at him. I'm just like, what the fuck happened here, dude?
What?
Yeah. Dude was perfectly fine, dude. Like, just got him off Levo, he was chilling and all that. I was gonna go down on his FiO2 too. I had to go up to 100%, but his ABG was shit too. pH was 7.28. CO2 was normal. PO2 was 72, but he was in metabolic acidosis. His bicarb was low, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with him. I told the nurse today, I'm like, hey, has anybody spoken to family? She says that the hospital does like talking to family, so he usually has a internal medicine team to talk to the family, but the internal medicine team doesn't really know what's going on ever.
There's some goofy shit that happens here with freaking doctors and all that. Yeah,
lack of communication. It's an issue. Like, I feel like back like in California or Chicago, shit would have been addressed like a long time ago, because for your guy, we're just waiting for intubation. My guy that I had, he's just gonna cold probably.
Even about the blood gas, I had a hard time getting a blood gas from the physician or from the nurse practitioner. I got the blood gas order. Respiratory didn't want to draw it. He was giving me shit that he looks at X-ray instead. Cool. And then it got passed on to Days. Days never drew it, and it's still hanging in the freaking lab. So I just said, fuck it. I'm not gonna draw it if they're gonna act like this. It's so silly. I'm just trying to do the best for the patient.
Right. And it's like we're like it's an ICU, so we know what the fuck to do, like what's going on. It's just like sometimes you just can't get shit done. because we're nurses, so you know, unfortunately, we're at the bottom of the food chain here in ICU. So you have physicians, and like, what are you gonna do? You can't really do anything about it.
Yeah.
But
and then you got people that have their own minds, like that RT guy, and doesn't want to draw it because
based off
went home instead, you know.
He was back the next day, so he doesn't give a fuck, dude. People gotta forget about it next time he comes in.
Yep.
I wonder if he's back today.
But tell him like, hey, that order's still pending, bro. You gonna draw it in the morning or what?
So funny. Yeah, my other patient, he's going through withdrawals, alcohol withdrawals, of course.
That's funny.
Yeah, he's funny, but he's not doing good today. Like the first day I had him, he was shit. Second night I had him, he was good. Now he's back to being shit, but he's getting transferred. But yeah, today was he's definitely had a rough day today. I was literally giving to him phenobarbital for the first half of my shift every 2 hours, and then I got DC'd because they want to transfer him, so I've been giving Ativan for the other 2 hours. On top of that, I was giving him the Dilaudid every 4 just so he could chill, dude. Because the Ativan doesn't work very well. Phenobarbital works well, but they want to transfer him, so I had to, you know, get my own system in place, you know, to have him at least chill for a little bit.
Yeah.
I told the NP, you know, everything. You know, she's like, okay, we'll monitor him for a little bit, but we'll see. You know, hopefully what I did tonight gets him past the worst part of his withdrawals, and he's kind of a little bit better.
Alcohol is a hell of a drug.
It's fucked up.
Even my patients, I got admitted a 21-year-old for DK basically, and she drinks like 5 to 8 drinks a day. So you know that if she doesn't get out of here within the next like 2 days, she's gonna go into some shit.
Yeah. It's crazy, but it's like the thing is like they'll withdraw. We can help them with the withdrawals, and it's like we'll get them through it where they're not withdrawing anymore, and they go home and do the same thing.
Imagine if we just gave them a beer.
Yeah, you need to do that.
A 6-pack of Corona, let them have it. We treat them with the other problem that they came in here for and just send them out of the way.
Yeah.
Because they're going to go back into their habit. Like my patient that the DK patient, basically within 10 hours, she was already getting discharged for med surg. She already left the floor by change of shift. I told her, hey, just stop drinking. That smirk that she gave me, I know she's going to drink again.
Yeah.
You know?
Only so much you could do, you know. It's like you try to talk to, but like sometimes, you know, and that affects burnout too. Because if you get hit with like 2 or 3 weeks of patients that, you know, you try to teach, try to, you know, make them feel better, help them out, and then at the end of the shift, like you go home and like now you go home, but then at the shift you give a report or whatever, and talk to them, and you know, they laugh it off or whatever, and you know that they generally don't give a fuck. And it's like, all right, it's just like you know, I try and you want to try and you're always going to try, and it takes a toll on you. Back to my other guy, he's supposed to get a scope today. The thing is, when I got a report from my day shift yesterday, they didn't really tell him too confident we're going to get scoped on a Sunday.
I missed my exit.
And then I talked to the nurse today, she's like, yeah, they're probably not going to scope him today. So, it is what it is. We'll see what happens. Well, he definitely has some kind of ulcer, I feel like.
Oh, that guy?
I'm sure it does, yeah. Like Epic are paying like 8 out of 10 all the time.
Wait, the ETOH dude or
the ETOH dude?
Oh, they're gonna scope him.
Yeah, well, they're not probably they have to, because paying 8 out of 10, you can't swallow. Every time I swallow, it hurts him super bad. So probably got a fucking ulcer, man. Lipase is elevated 980. Chipotlins are fine though, so it's, you know,
sounds brewing.
Yeah, something's going on. It's fucked up. Don't drink, kids.
Yeah, ladies and gents.
Or in moderation, at least. If you're gonna drink, it's okay to drink, but it's moderation. Don't be drinking like 6 to 9 shots a day.
Yeah, and don't be smoking cigarettes, because that shit's crazy too, man. Patients go crazy for cigarettes. Like that guy, when you're on lunch, he's like, hey, can I get a cigarette, man?
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, you can't smoke in the hospital. Come on, man, at least 1 puff. He's like, I want 1 puff. Yeah, don't be doing that shit either, man. Smoke something else, but not cigarettes.
Yeah.
My patient said she smokes kratom.
Kratom?
Oh no, I think she takes kratom.
Oh.
Who knows? Maybe you can smoke it too. Goddamn, there's so much shit.
Yeah, so much I can do with everything.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Stay safe out there. Stay out of the hospital.
Go to DARE programs.
Yeah, DARE. That's a wrap.
Peace out, guys.
Peace.